Go ahead, Shariff.
Alright.
Yo, welcome to another episode of the discussion board podcast, y'all.
Okay.
More than excited today to do this one today. I got my man with me. You know what I'm saying, Tequan to the game.
What up, boy?
Bro is here to talk about everything. We was talking about the plan B. You know what I mean, and what athletes trying to go to their second thing after they done with what they're doing in sports. And my boy Tequan had reached out to me and told me how much he liked it. I wanted him to get on the show to talk a little bit about what he thought about that and everything, and what his plan B is. Most of y'all who watching this probably already know my boy's a rapper, dope rapper at that. Got some fire stuff, and we're just gonna get into all of that. So first of all, I just want to thank y'all for coming. You know what I'm saying? Thank you for being here.
Thank you for having us.
So my first question to you would be, bro, what exactly stood out to you with what we were talking about? You know what I'm saying, with the plan B stuff and being an athlete. Not realizing at some point you're not going to the pros, or you're done with the pros, or whatever, and what your next step in life is.
What reached out to me was the whole topic of just being an athlete and then what you're going to do after, because not a lot of kids have like that plan B or think about that plan B, and it's made me that just athletic focus, and I was once that kid, and then feel me, life switched up and everything happened in a different way, and God have a different plan, so
that's a fact.
Follow a different dream.
100%. And I liked what you said right there about God having a discipline. You know what I mean? Like, you gotta really follow the path that He's setting for you.
Word.
And just follow fate in itself. So, like, going into more detail about yourself, what I know me and you both played high school ball together. You know what I mean? I know you also went to go play college ball for a couple of years like I did. And, we both know the talent that you had. You know what I'm saying? We both know the talent that you had. So, my question to you was, when did it get to the point where you were like, all right, it's time for me to, go another way, see another direction with my life?
It was the first year of college football. Everything was going well. You feel me? The coaches had said what they said during the recruitment, everything like that. And then when I got to campus, I was playing and everything. But you feel me? That's life. It was just other stuff that was just going on wrong. And then I thought just going to school and college, I'm like, it's lit. I'm just here straight for football. And then you feel me? You can't really do that. School gotta come first, and everything's just started to get frustrated and failed, and it just drove me away.
I feel that. I feel that. It's funny because I went through a similar situation my freshman year of college too. I was going in. I had a perception of how my college career was gonna go, and I also had a perception of what college was at the moment. And going in, I thought that I was gonna be able to have that, that wild life. You know what I mean? Do whatever you want type of lifestyle, and you begin to realize you have responsibilities, and your academics is definitely a major part of that. And that's one thing a lot of athletes don't realize, that the coaches in college is definitely going to be on your back about it a lot more than the high school coaches.
That's fine, because you replace with anybody.
Exactly. And at the end of the day, academics is going to come first. They can't have students failing and be playing football. That's going to be bad on them. You know what I mean? So definitely that's a huge point that I feel a lot of athletes got to take in. So going into what you decided to do as your plan B, right? When did you, first and foremost, actually, before we go into that, what was your path from getting from point A, which was you deciding that, football wasn't it for you, to getting to point B where it was like, I want to do music? During that stage and that path, what did you go through, emotionally, mentally, in terms of where were you trying to find yourself?
Right after I stopped playing football, it was like, I was confused. I didn't know what really my main focus, it was the focus, but it was like, I'm not playing football, so we came home on quarantine, and then I had actually made a song. We recorded a song out here in Queens. All of us, we went to the studio, recorded a song, came back. Mind you, I'm still not playing football at this time, so when we came back home during quarantine, it was just like, damn, this might be a sign, you feel me? Just keep going to the stool. Kept locking in the stool, and turned that same, I was like, I'm about to turn the same football grind into this.
I love how you said that. Because that's exactly what I wanted to get into next, which was how exactly how can you relate the grind that you have in music to the grind that you had in football? What characteristics did you bring along with you from becoming an athlete to becoming an artist? I know it's a little tough one, but you feel me? I had to throw a little curveball in there.
What characteristics do I have? I feel like I'm still the same leader. teacher in a way, and I really like within football, I was like a student of the game and stuff like that. And with music, you feel me, it's a whole different world, you know. For me, I didn't do music my whole life. I always listened to music. I was into music, everything, beats, whatever. But I never made music, so I'm just learning from the producer, engineer, from friends, everybody. You feel me? I'm learning, managers, everything. You know, they teach us stuff, and I'm just learning, observing as much game, and trying to soak in everything. And you gotta, before you can lead, you gotta follow in a way. So just learning, and everything is fun.
That's a fact. That's a fact. I like that answer. Just to give you a little bit of, you know, answer to your question too. I always thought of you when you were an athlete as a kid that always loved to have fun. You know what I mean? Like I knew, you know, no matter situation, playoff game, whatever it was, you was just having fun balling. You know what I mean? And I think, in my personal opinion, from listening to your music, I think you have a similar aspect in that too. Yeah. You know, even though you know it's a grind, even though you know it's a hustle, you just have.
You gotta have fun with it. You got whatever you do, you gotta have fun.
Exactly. So it gotta be something you love for a fact. For a fact. So let's get a little bit into your music, man. So, you know, I know we have, you know, the EP that you had just dropped, you know what I mean?
Talk of the Towns out right now.
Talk of the Towns out right now.
Run that up.
So telling y'all run it up. So on SoundCloud, you know what I mean? Run that up for sure. And so what really went into that mixtape? Like I said mixtape, EP. Like, you know, what were you trying to say? What were you trying to do with that?
First off, like I said, I mean, we coming from a whole different world going into this world. So it's like I gotta get respect. You feel me? It's like you gotta respect the craft that I'm about to do. So that's what I was trying to do. One, from everything, from the bars and lyrics and everything to the way how it's even organized. Like, you feel me? Trying to get everybody to realize this is what we doing. This is the path. You feel me? I bet. Boom. And then after this, it's just only up.
That's a fact. That's a fact. Definitely only up. So you know, I've seen someone comment or talk about that in a couple of days ago, how, you know, Queens doesn't really have that drill scene rapper. You know what I mean? Like the way that Brooklyn does, you know what I mean, to a certain extent. And Bronx also has something with that with Ron Sooner and everything. And I see you're trying to do that. You know what I mean? Put on for Queens, but in that type of music that's becoming a big part of New York. You know what I mean? So my question to you would be, where do you want to take this, and what's your goal for it? You know, is it like a more of an individual aspect where you just trying to, you know, do something that you love, or is it a little bit of you trying to do something for where you come from? You know what I mean? From Queens, where we at?
I'm doing it. Yeah, I love this. Like, you feel me? This is a whole new passion. This is everything. You feel me? I love this. I put everything into it. Yeah. And where we from? Yeah, you feel me? Like, we need more artists and everything. We need the light to come shine on Queens, because you feel me? Queens got talent. It's not only me. We have talent everywhere within my team, outside the team. You feel me? That's a fact. And Brooklyn right now, you feel me? They're doing their thing. Brooklyn, Bronx, everybody's doing their thing. No hating on nobody. But you feel me?
Of course.
It's just that whenever it's our time, whenever our time come, you feel me? We just gonna take it and shit like that. You feel me? We're not gonna let up. Foot on the gas, shit like that. And it's just talent everywhere, and I feel like Queens just need to be heard. For a fact, for a fact.
So let's talk a little bit about your team. So, you know, I know you got two of your team members right here. You know, any projects y'all working on together, any songs y'all working on together, just talk about what y'all doing together, you know what I mean? Yeah, I'm crying. Yo.
We got 9 to the dead end on the way, huh? Know that. 9 to the dead end on the way.
I'm not gonna lie, he be sending me snaps in the stool, bro. I'll be telling him he gotta drop them, bro. Like,
yeah, we got a lot of stuff that's about to come out. We're definitely working. You're gonna see a lot more projects from us. You're gonna see a lot more videos from us, and we're just trying to be as consistent as we can with everything from the artists to the management. We're trying to be consistent with everything and just have everything flowing. And you know, every day's a new day, and every day take it step by step, learn what we can, learn each other, and feel me, just keep doing what we do.
One last thing I wanted to talk about. I seen it was a while back that you had your first kind of event. You know what I mean? And with that going on, and it looked turned. It looked lit. You know what I mean?
Lit.
I wanted to just ask you, because, you know, I know in anything that you do, that first experience of you know, being in that career, being in that situation, is something that's very special. Wanted to ask you how that was for you.
Yeah, the listening party we had through a listening party that Drew had through his first. He threw his listening party first. He had one for his EP. Like, every time we drop a project, we gotta have a listening party. And you feel me? The whole mindset of having it is like, we gotta keep everybody engaged. Let's be turned. Let's, feel me, let people feel our music, what we've been working on. It's time to just show a nice little pop-up shop, and they allowed us to perform and showcase our talent. So we went there, no matter what it is. You feel me? We're gonna show out and have fun. Sure. That's what we did.
Sure. Yo, well, telling y'all right now, I'm proud of y'all.
Good looking.
Feel me? Keep it up. Keep it up, every single one of y'all. Yo, y'all heard him. Talk of the Towns is out on SoundCloud.
Right now.
You know what I'm saying? Right now. And keep it up. You know what I'm saying? Listen to all their music, all their streams, and just keep on running it up. Queens get the money, man.
Stepping on it.
Follow us on the DBTV podcast. You know, we're on Apple Podcasts, Instagram, and YouTube. So go check us out and follow them too.
TQ.3 on the gram.
We're gonna put their captions in the IG. Follow them too. You know what I'm saying? We're going up. All right, y'all.